Okay, I'll keep this one very brief. I'm mainly talking about it because I see this showing up everywhere on my timeline. I see it showing up all over my Instagram. I see it all over my Twitter. I've seen quite a few things about it on YouTube. And I'm kind of just at the point where I'm just tired of hearing about it. So I'm going to talk about it. So, for those who don't know, there's a thing going around where everyone is saying that Deedee Magno, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, honey. You, for those who don't remember, she was the voice of Pearl from Steven Universe and voiced the many other Pearls. Um, she basically she follows certain accounts that are right wing. And some people have taken this to mean that she is that she supports our current president or whatnot. But here's the thing: just because she follows certain accounts does not mean she supports their politics. People need to remember this. People follow people they disagree with all the time, and it could be for a number of different reasons. Um, you can maybe follow somebody to keep up with a certain TV show. For example, let's say you don't fully support RuPaul as a person, but you still follow her page and you still follow her show that's actively giving RuPaul money. You don't agree with her politics, but you may be following her for different reasons. Same thing with Deedee. We don't know the reason she's following those accounts. You don't know if she's following those accounts because maybe she's trying to keep up with certain things. Maybe she's trying to keep herself aware. Sometimes the way to keep yourself aware of what's going on is to follow accounts you know you're not going to agree with. Because then you could listen to their point of view and know how to properly respond to it. Again, you are assuming she's following these accounts because it's her personal beliefs, but you don't know what her personal beliefs are, and you don't know the reason she's following these people. And at the same time, who cares? Who gives a shit who she's following? That's her own personal business. And that's you making an assumption as to why she's following these people. Like, you think you know somebody when you've never met this girl. So you have no reason to even assume whether or not she's a good person or bad person. First of all, you don't know her. Stop pretending like you know these people just because you grew up with them as voice actors. I follow people I disagree with all the time. Like the thing with Deedee is she stayed quiet and has mostly just minded her business for the most part. We don't know what her personal beliefs are, what her political beliefs are, what her religious beliefs are. We don't know any of that stuff, and that's her personal business. Y'all are turning this and sending hate to a voice actor that you don't even have the full information on. You're just assuming at this point. You don't know why. You don't know why she is the way she is. You don't know the reason. Like, literally, let's put this thing in. Grown adults are throwing tantrums like babies because they assume this girl supports our current president, which you don't know. You don't know that for sure. Again, just because somebody follows a certain account doesn't mean they agree or stand by every single thing that account stands by. I think we need to understand that you're allowed to check in. You're allowed to follow people to check in to see if they say something damaging. The best way to keep up with that is to follow the account and then talk about it within your circles so y'all can prepare. Like, it's not a hard concept to understand, but y'all want to make it hard. I shouldn't be surprised, though. It's the Steven Universe fandom. Y'all, I love Steven Universe as a show, as flawed as it is, as many plot holes as there are, as many bullshit moments as there were in that show. I still liked the show for what it was. But you fans, like the really crazy fan, like if you're a normal person in the fan base, I'm good with you. I'm talking about the crazy ones that'll start doxing people, that'll start harassing people, go on fucking witch hunts, making a girl kill herself because she dared draw rose quartz skinny. Oh, it's the end of the fucking world because she drew a fictional character skinny. How dare she? I'm not going to talk about the situation that happened a while ago with the Make-A-Wish child. That situation has been resolved behind closed doors. They, the two people involved have already situated that. It was a fucked up situation and wrong, but those two situated it, so I'm not going to drag them down. But y'all will make the biggest fuss over every little thing. Like, I remember there was a time where a chubby white girl wanted to cosplay Amethyst, who was her favorite character, and y'all were accusing her of being racist for dressing like Amethyst, even though Amethyst is fucking purple. She's purple. And Amethyst's hairstyle can work for any race. Amethyst is not human. She is an alien. You can say, oh, well, she's modeled off of a black woman. She may very well be modeled off of a black woman, but that doesn't change the fact that she is an alien first. So the fact that that girl got hate was crazy. Now the white girl who dressed up like Garnet, that one was blackface. That one was pretty bad. Um, but all of this to say, for Deedee Magna Hall, if you are watching this and you somehow come across this video, I'm gonna wait for your actual response because at the end of the day, I don't really care what you do in your personal life as long as it's not harmful to other people. But I'm not going to make assumptions about you. I'm not going to make assumptions about who you support and who this, and that because at the end of the day, I don't care what people online are theorizing that you do because they'll theorize an out of context joke from 10 plus years ago and somehow use that to say, see, this person is an evil person. I don't know my opinion on Dee Dee Magnahall. I never really connected with her as an actor. She was good as Pearl and the other Pearls. I just didn't really connect with her as an actor. Um, So I'm not saying this from a biased point of view. I'm not saying this from a non-biased point of I'm saying this as unbiasedly as possible. I'm putting away my nostalgia for Steven Universe and saying, objectively speaking, we don't have any actual proof that she is what y'all claim she is. And you're just making assumptions at this point. It's pathetic, the assumptions that are being made. And get a job. Go touch grass. Like, I don't know what else to tell y'all. Like, go Go get a job. Like, go outside and breathe fresh air and not just another hit from your vape or another drink of your tequila. Like, just go outside. Stop worrying about what other people you don't fucking know and never will know. Stop worrying about what they're doing in their life. Get a fucking job. It's not that serious. Wait until you have actual proof or confirmation before just automatically jumping on it because everyone else says it's cool to jump on this when there's no proof. You don't even have proof to back up what you're saying. Your only proof is circumstantial proof. Oh, she follows certain accounts. You don't know the reason she's following those accounts. It's not a hard thing to comprehend. Think everybody who follows Seth MacFarlane actually fully supports everything Seth has ever produced? No. You think everybody who follows Matt Stone and Trey Parker, you think the ones that follow them 100% agree with what they do? No. Again, really use common sense. And common sense is wait until you have actual information to go off of. Don't make assumptions. Because when you make assumptions, you know what they say. You know what they say about assumptions. All this to say, please do not send hate to Deedee Magnahall. Please do not send death threats to Deedee Magnahall. Please do not send racial messages to Deedee Magnahall. Like, just don't send her hate at all. If you disagree with anything I say, you're more than welcome to comment it in the comment section, but just be respectful. You start talking down to me and start cussing up a storm, I'm just going to block the comment. I'm just going to remove the comment. So if you have something to say, keep it civil. Be respectful and don't be childish, please. Thank you. Skinny Mitsu signing out. Bye bye.